Man, that little fool. Bruv just had to take my own treasure. How dare he? Alright, now I gotta find a place to stop at. Where are we going? Where the heck is this area? We could go through there, but we could also go here. Screw it. We'll go here. Why not? Oh,
It's
why
still
not?
early. Where to now?
I think I hit the live button. Whoops, I hit the live button. Let's go. Okay, okay. Try to make sure everything else is going first. Get some of that tea going. Okay, I guess we can get right into it. Welcome back, everybody. I am Shiryuki Chaos, and tonight, wherever it is where you are, well, I kind of had something planned, but I gotta be up early tomorrow, like really early, so
Have you heard?
we're kind of changing our plan from Wuthering Waves to Star Rail, which we're kind of just gonna mess around and do whatever. So, at least that's what it's gonna be. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're just gonna figure it out as we go. Living Flame of Georios. So I figured, where's it at? Where is it at? I think it's here. I figured before we get too far away, we should probably check the Hypogeum Enigma out. I don't know if this is a puzzle thing or not, but I figured we would at least check it out. Maybe do Divergent Universe maybe, or whatever. I don't know. Well, I figured we would just roam about, talk, do whatever. Who knows? I guess just roam about this place. Because honestly, like I said, I would love to continue farther into Wuthering Waves, but I also don't want to stop at a really intense point. Plus, I also changed it on the Twitch schedule to basically be the weekend, and that's about it. So tomorrow, it'll be Wuthering Waves, and then hopefully we can continue it and be at Renacida by Sunday? That's basically the hope. What is this? Oh, is this just one of those little attention thingies that our little Trailblazer does? Should we just figure this out? A scroll! Mysterious rites. Obey the Codex of Xerxes. Interesting. Is this for like a little side mission? Man, we just got our scroll with the manuscripts. Sure. Let's try it. I don't know what it's gonna do to us, but something is gilded at the bottom of the scroll. Great items. Huh. So...
More guests in the Grand Baths lately.
Secret ceremony. So it was, okay. I did not want to do that. Oh, he's right over here. Oh, okay. I was about to say, where is he? And then he's right over here. Oh, so we have to get all these. Okay. I think I'll probably do that later. If they're just in this area. I don't know. I kind of want to see what this event's about. So we'll do this first. And then... if it takes us somewhere else, We'll just go do that. Excuse me. Was that photo of Cast from Kremnos helpful? Immensely. Good to hear. I've always felt somewhat guilty towards you, so knowing I've been able to help ease my mind. Though Lady Aglaya has forbidden me from further exploring the world beyond the sky, my curiosity remains. If you're interested, feel free to chat with me anytime. Tell us about this event, damn it. Oh. I almost went into side dialogue. Tell me what you've discovered. I want to go right into this. Because I have not checked this out or seen what it's about. I, Demiones, have discovered a superb business opportunity lying just outside the walls of the Holy City. Do you want to join in? Get your hands on it. We will surely be the trailblazers of the new era. You got me in hot soup last time. You're actually interested in making money. Can you really blame me? I was just excited back then, but no one's getting into hot soup this time. Adventuring is what I do. I hear you're from a world beyond the sky, so you might not know this, but the Holy City used to span across far greater lands than what you see now. Long time ago, countless allied cities existed around Akima, in the same way that Ornyx's stars surround the Dawn device. Akima was a true eternal city back then. People did not think of it as a city, but rather a motherly figure. Top of the hill and looked outward, everything we could see was our territory. Black tide raged stronger, the area within the walls became only a safe place. How tragic. Why were they deserted? Are we gonna go grave digging? I don't think we would go that far in this game. I'll be honest, someone probably has. Rather than protecting such a vast territory, isn't it more feasible to fall back and defend just the city walls? But I guess it's also thanks to these events of the past that we have an opportunity to strike it rich. When Nikodor was still active, everything beyond the walls in the Holy City was living under the Mad King's shadow. You know what? I also have a question. How come Nikodor isn't a, what is it? Echoes of War. That's it. That's what it's called. I wonder why he's not in Echoes of War. Unless, I wonder if all the Flame Chasers, whoever we take down, I wonder if they're just going to be one-time bosses and then they're only going to be brought back for, I guess, MOC, why am I drawing a blank on the rest? Memories of Chaos? No, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh set. Oh my gosh. MOC, the other things. Little 3 events that change throughout like 2 weeks of the month. I'm drawing a blank on all of them. Holy crap. Let me just continue forward. Ancient cities may be in utter ruin by now. Underground palace beneath an ancient hypogeum. Around here a while ago, just digging up those treasures. So this is for treasure. Are they really worth that much? Are you sure it'll be safe? What's a hypogeum? Underground building complex that was likely used as a vault to store valuable items and safeguard with defense mechanisms that may be still functioning. Oh, so we're just going treasure hunting. Why did you say so? 3-7. Why am I only getting 70% of the treasure? You're only taking 30% of the treasure? Don't you want more? Why am I only getting 70% of the treasure? What? How? You know, I regret that choice now. You have a chance to reconsider your words. We can't do this without you, but the same goes for me. Let's both compromise and agree on an equal split. Not okay. Negotiate any further and it'll be a 9-1 split. So it was always going to be a 7-3 split. That's funny. No more negotiations on how we're splitting the loot. Have an idea to go around the city walls? Let us set off now. Okay. Well, they piqued my interest. Let's go. But if it's all just stellar jades, it'll be fine. The hypogeum goes very deep, but we'll start exploring from the shallow levels. This is your first time delving down below, you best follow after me. Huh. I guess we'll just check it out and see what's what. I have no idea what we're doing. We're here based on previous scouting of the area. This should be the way to the hypogeum. Janus's power suddenly protected this place. It used as shelter under the resist of the black tide. Sounds like a safe place. We're not going to find anyone here, right? That's to be expected. They were built around the same period, after all. It's a pity that the people back then ended up abandoning this hypogeum before it could serve its purpose. People later realized the black tide does not retreat once it takes over a location. So even the most robust shelters would not hold for long. Rather than making themselves comfortable somewhere safe while waiting for death to claim them, they decided they should prevent this disaster from even occurring. So it only stands that there's a high chance of finding valuable treasure in there, provided we can break its seal. See that thing over there? That's a prophecy tablet, a creation of Oryx. Its contained mechanism is the very thing keeping this gate locked. This should actually be the authority of Janus, but seeing how close the three Titans of Fate were, I guess it does make sense for them to share their powers. As long as it's active, we basically can't do anything. Since you're a hero who fought alongside the Christos heirs, I assume it wouldn't be difficult for you to break this seal. So this is just a whole other special area? Oh, investigate? Still more to do. Wait, so are we going backwards? Oh, we have nothing for this area. Okay. Yes, we've seen this puzzle before. Not this one, but... Square. Whoops. Triangle, triangle. Yeah, let's go.
So that's how...
I knew I should have brought you along. I wouldn't be able to open it on my own. No idea what we're going to encounter once we walk through, but that's the spirit of adventuring. Didn't you already draw a map of this place? An adventure, let's continue onward. I asked help from Aquila's priest, and he used his prophecy by personal experience to briefly survey the area. Interesting. Okay. Wait, that's it? That's it? That's all we're doing? So there's no treasure in there for us at all? So it's literally just fill out the little triangle piece and that's it. So it's literally all just this. Oh. I have to fully leave the area, okay. Difficulty 2, difficulty 3. So it's literally just all of those. And I'd say these just continue. Maybe with enemies. Character selection. Oh yeah, you get one of their eidolons for this, huh? Explore. Okay. I guess we'll just choose something else. Screw it. I did not want that. I wanted missions. Give me missions. There we go. Give me missions. That's what I want. Well, I don't want to bore you guys with puzzles. Just straight puzzles. So... what should we do? You know what, since it really loves doing this, let's just go check this out. Why not? It loves pinging this mission as the next one, so let's just go check this out, I guess.
What? Oh, it's you. Oh, I thought I'd been discovered. Let's try not to make a commotion. You never know who's listening.
If I remember, this story was from the museum, right? From what it said.
Not bad, huh? How many exhibit thieves are there?
A lot. I don't know if you're aware, miss, but any intel that makes money spreads like wildfire in the underworld. Travel between the overworld and the underworld has been open for some time, but not everyone down here can take advantage of that opportunity. The majority of underworlders have to stay here to feed their families. From what I hear, smuggling museum artifacts is a lucrative enterprise. If I wasn't working for Wildfire, I'd be tempted to get in on the cash myself.
Do you know who might be behind the museum thief? Oh, that's right, this was about the museum thieves.
Not for certain, but I've heard some rumors that might be of interest to you.
Have
I'm all
you?
ears.
Firstly, the group in question has a very public presence. They post recruitment notices all over the street. If you can find a notice, you might be able to glean some clues from it. Secondly, they're rash and careless in their work. They've been seen carrying large crates of illicit goods around the mines and selling them out in the open, without even trying to hide anything from the miners. Thirdly, I heard there are children in the mines that might be involved. I haven't had the chance to look into it, but keep an eye out.
Children, it can't be the moles.
I see. Thanks for the intel. I'm sure it'll help us crack the case.
If I remember, I'm pretty sure this is Payless' companion quest, right?
Well, I'm going to head for the settlement and see if I can get more intel from the locals. In the meantime, do you think you could head out and look for more clues? We can compare notes when you're done. I'm counting on you.
Find more clues by just talking to people. That's about it.
My daddy made a lot of money this month. He bought me lots of new clothes. Things you can't even find in the underworld. Clothes schmosh. My daddy bought me a super rare present. He got me a model tram. Bet you haven't seen one of those before. That costs way much more than boring clothes.
Sounds like their parents bought them expensive gifts recently.
Oof. Bragging at its finest.
If people in the underworld want to get rich, what options do they have? This is noteworthy.
Speaking of bragging at its finest, I also seen, what is it? Horizon 5 is actually coming to Xbox. I said that so wrong. Horizon 5 is coming to PlayStation in whatever midsummer, whatever they mean by
Fireflies.
not midsummer, spring.
Life
Yeah, spring.
begets death until everything.
The only thing I really have is a lot of questions about it. I mean, it's great that it's happening, but I don't know if they're going to be caught up with everything, like how Xbox is, or
half the
not.
work. Destined for oblivion.
So it's very curious to see where it goes from there.
I hit the mark. Ah.
At least I'm very excited
I
about
wait
it.
for the departed.
I probably won't get it for PlayStation since it's going to have crossplay,
It takes
but hopefully
a
crossplay is there on launch. So, as long as it's there on launch, I'll be happy.
Mimi! This is Sense of the Sea, so please! Mimi!
Always have to get the
Reach
little
the end of
trotter
the
in.
story in your own way.
Where's this next one? The board? Oh gosh, this reminds me of doing the bounty boards in Borderlands 2. And the first one, all of them actually. They all have the bounty board. Suspicious poster. Perhaps it contains the idea of the museum thief. Flexible hours, excellent pay. Left it up, but they could have taken it down. Honestly, the other questions that arise for me for, what is it? Horizon 5 on PlayStation is, I wonder if they're going to have to go through the auction house of getting all the exclusive cars and then everything else. Just how we did when it first came out in the festival playlist. Because next month is when we basically revisit other old playlists. So I don't really know how they're going to work it all out. Unless they're just going to say, well, you're caught up with Xbox and here you go. So I don't know. Could be good,
What
could
are
be
these
bad.
two doing sneaking around?
Who knows?
Beep, beep, alert, alert, nosy person spotted. Nosy
Nosy.
person spotted.
Hey,
Beep, beep, protect the goods, protect the goods.
what do you mean nosy? You know, we're gonna auto-battle these guys. We'll just auto-battle these fools. Get
Or
it done
maybe
and
I'll
over
take
with.
it all.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Leave it to auto-battle to use the last ult on one person. Or I guess one robot. The goods, this doesn't really look like goods at all.
Empty. These crates were probably used to store stolen items. Someone left robots to guard them. Looks like I'm too late. Let's look elsewhere. The 3 rumors Sweta talked about all check out. Time to meet back up with Pela.
Boulder Town. Where is Pela? Oh wait, we're just going back to where we started. Alright. Back to where we started. Oh hey, it's Seela! And her idol can't move anywhere form. Big rip. Give us another Seela banner! How dare y'all! We finally have the long-awaited Silverwolf banner. Give us a Seela banner. Banner? What's a banner? Banner.
Oh, good, you're back.
Oh, I can't even
Did you
talk
find
today.
any critical intel?
All 3 of the rumors Sweta mentioned are true.
I see. Looks like someone is getting the miners involved in this stealing after all. I made some progress too. The miners here said they've noticed some people acting strange recently. A few vagrants who almost never leave the Great Mine have suddenly started making trips to Boulder Town. I asked the Silvermane guard station there to go investigate some places of interest. I hope they find something. Hey, we've got some news!
Found a lost meteor fragment. Where is it? This seems too easy. In a room in the Gerda Hotel. Looks like some forgetful thief left our most important tool here. We got the area under control. Now we're waiting for you two to come and check the stolen artifacts. We'll come immediately. Don't make a big fuss about it. Sure.
What a stroke of luck! I didn't expect to get a break in the investigation so quickly.
Could we not have just called the Scooby-Doo gang to help us out?
Come on, let's go to the Gerda Grand Hotel. I hope this isn't some sort of cover-up operation.
To the Gerda Hotel. Where is the closest area? Probably right here.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh, I forget this is also the Gerda Hotel. Ah yes, memories of
This must be the
Belobog.
box. Let's open it.
We're not gonna be jump scared with a jack-in-the-box, are we?
Let's see. The color, the texture. Yep, this is the stolen meteor fragment, all right. Fantastic!
Couldn't be a fake, could it? Looks like an ordinary rock. The Rook. Why do I feel like I'm trying to solve one of the Riddler's clues right now?
I've done a lot of research into artifact authentication techniques. You can trust my judgment.
Still, that felt too easy.
I understand why you're suspicious, though. This whole investigation was a little too easy. In any case, now that we have the meteor fragment, the museum can now open to the public. That's good news. As for tracking down the thief, I'm afraid it'll be a long-term project. When the time comes, we may need your assistance again. Let's go. We need to take this item back to the museum where it belongs.
So, go back to the administrative district.
It's still early. Where to now?
Right, I forgot. We can't teleport directly into the museum. Enter the museum. It's been forever since I've been here. Honestly, the only thing I'm pretty sure anyone remembers about this museum is probably from Kafka's trailer, and that's about it. Was there anything else that was stolen? I don't remember. I kind of just accepted the quest and never did them.
To its former glory. Thanks for your help.
No problem.
The meteor fragment. It's so majestic. The value of items housed here can't be measured in money alone. But this little piece of stone could fetch a mountain of cash.
Sell to the IPC.
The General Hall is ready to open to the public again. Oh, by the way, the museum's previous manager resigned recently to pursue his dream of becoming a writer. So, if you're interested, do you think you'd like to take up the post part-time?
A museum manager? I am so turning this museum into Night at the Museum.
I promise you it won't be a boring job.
Sounds enticing. How's the compensation? They didn't even give me the option to refuse.
So that's a yes? Great! Now that that's settled, let's go pay a visit to the museum lobby secretary, Eris. She's a talented worker and can tell you everything there is to know about museum matters.
Free for today. Alright, so we're actually just gonna run the museum, or what?
Allow me to introduce you two.
I'm intrigued.
This is Eris, our secretary. And this is the savior of Belobog from the Express. I'm sure you've heard her name many times already.
Why does she kind of look like a more grown-up Asuna?
Oh, yes. I've heard so much about you. It's so nice to finally have the pleasure of meeting you.
Nice to meet you, too.
In addition to her secretarial duties, Eris is also a student at the Belobog College of Art. She's very knowledgeable about the museum's exhibits and their history. Eris, starting today, she is going to be our museum manager. Please keep her updated on matters relating to the opening and operation of the exhibits.
Do you really want Trash Panda to be in charge of that?
My pleasure, Miss Payla. Leave it to me. I'll keep our manager up to speed on every detail. Would you like to begin with the museum's workflows?
Sure.
That's the spirit. Let's get started then.
Oh, so this is another little event thingy. Accumulated Revita score. Enter the management gameplay. Oh, was this the first iteration of... what is it? The room exhibit that we did when we... I forget the exact name of it. Like our little room renovation. S tier on the first mission, let's go. Business day 2. Level up. Increase the level, get more benefits. Okay. Oh, I'm broke. Damn, I was trying to get other stuff and then I realized I was broke. staff recruitment. That was kind of tripping me up there. I'm like, spend 0. Whoops. Keep leveling up. Oh, it's because we keep leveling up our exhibition. That's why we're so broke. I never thought leveling up a damn museum would leave us broke. Holy crap. Point another person. Fanatic fan. Can we just hire both? Oh, we have. We have the currency, why not? Okay. Ooh, more daily funds, let's go. Reward assistant. Julian from the moles. So I guess the thing we want to do is we want to upgrade. Probably visitor promotion next. Oh, can we only choose one at a time? Oh, I kind of leveled that up past what it was. Oh well. Spend the monies. Oof. Okay, now we're completely broke. I did not look at any of my management, but good thing we came out with the S tier. Let's go. Okay, well that's pretty fun. So are these the only people we have? No one else is really coming? Alright. Oh. Well, that's pretty fun. I guess I'll finish that later. Because if I remember, where do we find that? Isn't it here? Yeah, the old events that you can do that they've kept in the game. Yeah, that's what it is. Everwinter City Museum. That's what this one is. Okay. Because if you finish it, you get all of these. Oh, this is the one I was thinking of. Cosmic Home Decor. I wonder if this one was an early iteration of this. Surprisingly, I actually have some of these done. I haven't even done anything with Arm Alley. I probably should. There we go. I know we have a lot of side missions to do. I've neglected every single side mission in this game almost. I kind of wish they were just fast to do, just how Borderlands was. Even though Borderlands is more just go to this area and kill someone, but that's about it. Basically take down a small boss or raid this area, and that's about it. Robot settlement, did we already... I guess we could go see Serval again.
Nice.
We're kind of already here, so we might as well go see her. That's something we can do. We're already here, we might as well go see her. All the way over there. We'll just run. Really no point in trying to fast travel 2 feet.
So this.
I wonder if after the Flame Chaser story, or in between, I hope we get an update for Belobog sometime soon. It's been forever, and the last screen time we got for any of the characters was like, what, not even 5 minutes for like the War Dance? But I kind of want to see like a slight time skip for Belobog. I don't really know how well it would
Weather's pretty nice.
Go though. I guess in the canon
Where
of the
did
story.
they get to?
Ah, speak of the devil. I was just wondering when you might show up.
Yeah, we have slight bad memories of this place. I never say no to a free afternoon tea. Didn't you realize you were in such a hurry? Have you placed my orders yet?
Don't worry, there's enough to go around. On the house, order whatever you like. There's something I need your help with. I had to make it up to you somehow. Looks like we're not the only ones who wanted afternoon tea today, though. We'll have to stand up for the time being.
Help myself to tea then. This something? Is it a favor?
Don't drink too much, or you won't be able to sleep tonight. Anyway, about the something I needed your help with.
No need for formalities. Let's hear it. You have my attention. Already sounds dangerous. Bye. At this point, we live for danger. We've been stabbed through the chest, not once, but twice. And everything, and all the other tragedies that have happened to us.
Well, you're clearly better traveled than I am, and I know how generous you are. I feel embarrassed to ask now. How can I put this?
I don't know, just lay it out.
If I remember correctly, you, March, and Don Hung came here on that train. The Astral Express, right?
Yep. That's what it's called.
I was wondering, is the train accepting new passengers?
Why are you asking all of a sudden? You need to pass the boarding exam first. Aren't up to me, and I'm afraid I'll have to ask around first.
Well, it's just... the dust has settled now. The Stellaron problem has been resolved, and Cocolia...
So you're saying we almost had Serval with us as a member of the Express?
Forget it. It's nothing. Forget I said anything. You see, there's not much left for me here except to carry on repairing equipment in the workshop. I like practicing the guitar, and performances are fun, but the crowds are pretty small. Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the chance to explore new worlds up close? Everyone gets tired of living in small places like Belobog after a few years, right?
Fair, fair. I understand how you feel. Welcome aboard. An expert on your behalf. Nah, now I'm intrigued, dog. Bruv, I'm intrigued. Oh my gosh. Why didn't they just make her a member of the Express?
Really? You're gonna say yes, just like that? I understand. I'm counting on you.
What made the hermit change her mind?
I know this is a lot to ask out of the blue, so apologies in advance.
Not a problem, just leave it to me. Not like you to be so serious.
I knew I could count on you.
So this whole time, throughout the whole story, we could have had another passenger. No!
There goes Serval. I better send Himiko a text and ask about the request. Or I guess I could ask Mr. Yang. Or Pom Pom. Who's the best one to ask?
Who is the best one to ask? Shoot, who is the best one to ask? Would that be Pom Pom? Well, Pom Pom's just gonna say anyone is welcome, right? Shall we just ask Himiko?
Let's send a message to Himiko.
Does the Express welcome new members? I have a friend who wants to join. My friend wants coffee. Don't do that. She invited us for tea. Does our Express welcome new members? So long as you're willing to travel with us, the express door will always be open. We know that. I would like to know more about your friend and your experience. What kind of person are they? Meticulous, uninhibited. Can't say. Meticulous? Would that be the best choice? Oh, mechanical prodigy with a meticulous mind. Pretty good. Maybe she and I will have a lot in common. I agree with letting your friend on the express. Ask her to take her time packing her stuff. Wait, so what leads to it being no? Time Express. Report back. Okay, now I'm very intrigued in this. What leads to the difference? Honestly,
and have a look.
I will say, since we're on the subject of this, every time that we also go to a new area and meet new characters, and then we reach the climax of the story, right? It's always weird that we never really ask any of the characters to join us. I mean, we did ask Firefly. Well, she was a Stellaron hunter. And the last one we got was Sunday. Somewhat unintentionally, but everyone else that we kind of met or became good friends with. I mean, isn't Yanqing technically supposed to come with us in the future? A little bit, maybe? But I don't know about that one. Other than that, ooh, this don't look good. I don't know. I know people have their own lives in their areas and whatever else.
You should go and talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. It was her personal invite, after all.
Personal invite?
I know. Let me think about it.
What are you guys chatting about? I already asked them. Is this a bad time?
Oh, no, not at all. I could do with a hand, actually.
Perfect timing. Please, talk some sense into her.
What?
I knew it.
So, am I supposed to be the good cop here? I try to stay out of family squabbles. I'm not taking sides. I don't even know what the deal is.
Hey! You're taking his side already?
No?
Serval, I understand your reluctance to rejoin the Silvermane Guards.
Oh, that's what this is about.
But Lady Bronya values your talent, and she sees how much you could contribute to the rejuvenation of Belobog. So I came to talk to you about it. In any case, you should at least pay her a visit.
Okay, I get it. I'll make a trip to Klipoth Fort and tell Bronya what I really think. Sorry, I need to get this over with. Let me know what they said when I get back.
Same old Serval.
What happened? That's your sister for you. Caught off guard by her decide to join the Express.
Sorry, my head's still in the argument. It's like this.
Yes?
As you know, my sister used to be one of the research team leads in the Silvermane Guards Technology Division. Stellarons were her main area of research.
Yeah, I remember that.
But her expertise went far beyond Stellarons. She was, and still is, well versed in mechanical engineering and other fields. Immediately after her succession, Lady Bronya set her sights on Serval's talents. The Supreme Guardian wants her to resume her technological research and be a shining light for the revitalization of Belobog. However, you saw her attitude just now. I doubt her meeting with Lady Bronya will change anything. It'll probably just leave them both feeling dejected.
Maybe she just wants to see the outside world. I couldn't stand an office job either.
I think there's more than one element to it. My intuition tells me this is mostly linked to Madame Cocolia's passing.
I thought they became enemies a long time ago.
Never mind. It's just a personal hunch. I've never been good at reading my sister's mind. I can tell the two of you have a close bond. If you get the chance, see if you can persuade her to open up about it. Hand on heart, I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk in Qlipoth Fort and sighing all day either. Velobog is too small a place for a mind as inquisitive as Serval's. Maybe it would be better for her to join you on your journey. I'll admit, I'm a little worried about how she plans on getting all this across to Lady Bronya.
You know, I wonder if by now we would have went from 4-star Serval to 5-star.
Are you busy?
If she would have joined us.
Let's go and wait for her in front of Qlipoth Fort.
Head to Qlipoth Fort. Isn't that right outside here, or do we have to fast travel? No, that is right outside here. Other side.
You know what I mean.
Doesn't seem like they've finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting match. Let's go in.
Barge in we shall. Open the damn door.
I understand your circumstances, Serval. I respect your choice. It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wishes. Allow me to offer you my apologies. I hope you don't take this matter to heart.
No need, Bronya. You're a Supreme Guardian now. Don't let a little thing like this... Besides, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I've put my own personal reasons ahead of Belobog's reconstruction.
I get it, Serval. After all, you and Mother... Sorry, I don't mean to open up old wounds. But there's something I need to ask you. This guitar, I found it after going through Mother's old things.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
She was never a music lover, so I thought this might be connected to you.
Cocolia... you...
Huh?
It's nothing. You're right, it does belong to me. In fact, it once belonged to me and Cocolia. It was our shared treasure. If you don't mind, Bronya, could I take it back to the workshop?
Of course. I'm sure there's a story behind it. But that's between you and Mother. I won't pry. I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval. Do remember to visit home when you get the chance.
I will. Thank you, Bronya. I assume you heard our conversation just now.
Yep.
I didn't expect her to be so open-minded. And she didn't even try to persuade me to stay. She didn't summon me just to return the guitar, did she?
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have known that you'd never set foot in Qlipoth Fort voluntarily.
After all these years, I never thought I'd set eyes on this guitar again. Guess we're stuck with each other.
So what's the story behind it? Did Cocolia like rock and roll too?
If she did, I never knew about it.
There's probably a lot he doesn't know
The story
about.
behind this guitar. It'll take a while to tell. When we were in cadet school, Cocolia and I were notoriously disruptive. We were always coming up with the next crazy invention. We called it exploring the infinite possibilities of new technologies. This guitar was one of those inventions. Cocolia came up with a name. The Super Electromagnetic Flux Player, or electric guitar for short.
So she was tech savvy too? You didn't come up with that name?
Not really, no. She was a military history major, very different from what I was doing.
Damn, polar opposite.
Still, we hung out every day. It's only natural that my love for inventing would rub off on her. I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Let's get back to the workshop first. By the way, want to help me pack my bags? Huh? That melody.
That's one of yours, right?
I didn't think many people liked that one. Seems the city might have a few nice memories of me after I'm gone. Well, it's getting late. Let's head back.
Turn to the workshop with the duo. Workshop it is.
You're here! Come on, let's gossip.
Oh, the usual Serval dialogue.
There's no place like home. I never feel completely free out there. Gepard, can you lend your dear sister a hand? Help me pack my bags.
Am I allowed to refuse? This place, just looking around gives me a headache.
Okay, I promise this is the last time. I'm about to go traveling with her. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again. You should help me pack while you still have the chance.
Fine. I'll give you a hand.
You just need to make yourself at home. You've done plenty of work already.
Interesting. Pack her things. Does that mean we can put Gepard into a suitcase? Ooh, guitar's pretty cool. I'll try to do the guitar last.
Well, let's see. Ah, yes. Silvermane Guard's standard issue portable heater. It's broken though.
It's a family heirloom. It belonged to Rhonda once. You should take care of it.
I wanted to keep it with me. But that's the problem with old things. The less you use them, the easier they break. Besides, no one's paying me to fix it, right? Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I teach you a few machine overhaul skills? Want to practice on this old antique?
Here we go again. You don't have to do everything she tells you.
The principle behind this machine and the one you fixed when you first came to the workshop is the same. You'll understand when you see it. So, I'll leave this one to you. In return, how about I tell you the backstory behind it?
Sure, why not? Maybe we shouldn't let you join the Express after all. Damn!
I knew you were a reliable apprentice. Think about it. You helped me fix my machine the first time you came here, and now you're helping me the last time, too. That's called having a beginning and an end, right?
Well done for putting up with her for this long.
Oh, I remember these. Don't we have to... You go there, you go there. I remember that. That wasn't so bad.
Great job. Like I said, a reliable apprentice. As promised, let me tell you the story behind this little heater. Its original owner was an ancestor of the Landau family, Rhonda Landau. She was one of our great heroes who participated in the defense of Belobog 700 years ago. The records tell that during the decisive battle, she led 2 Silvermane Guard brigades. She engaged the enemy for 4 full days and nights in the fight for the city.
Damn.
I still have the newspaper clippings from that time. I'll show you when I get the chance.
She must have been pretty strong. I think I've seen the clippings
Of course. After all, she was a Landau.
Take responsibility for your choices and the people of Belobog. Every Landau was driven by that ethos.
Huh. I kind of want to do the guitar last, so... Oh. There's 2, there's 3 guitar. Okay. I guess it'll work. We'll do the letter next, and then we'll do this one.
Oh, that? It's a botanical specimen. Little Lynxie sent it during one of her research trips. As for the name, I can't quite recall.
Snowman's Palm. And Little Lynxie is the youngest sister of the Landau family, by the way.
I love how they waited that long just to tell us.
Yes. Snowman's Palm. My memory's the worst.
You know, she would have been a great fit for the Express.
It's the only plant here that looks like it's still alive.
Hey, watch it. Anyway,
what about the mechanical
specimen
ones?
Means a lot to me, so I'm bringing it with me. Thanks for the reminder.
I guess letter?
Oh, that's a letter I was gonna send to my mom. I haven't even finished writing it. There's nothing personal in it. Have a read if you like.
You're still writing to Mom and Dad?
Only to Mom. You know, I still don't get along with Dad.
You know, Serval, if you're really leaving Belobog for a while, you should pay them a visit first.
I'll think about it.
Now the guitar.
Since you're so curious, I'll give you the whole story. This guitar was actually given to me as a birthday present by Cocolia a long time ago. I came up with the design, but I was never able to build it. Some of the raw materials were either too expensive or too hard to get a hold of. She helped me turn the concept into reality. Quick as lightning, always keeping her word. That was her way of doing things. Back then, I thought we'd be friends for life.
If it was a gift, why was it in Madame Cocolia's office?
I was probably left when she was kicked out the first time when the Stellaron started taking her over, huh?
I don't think anyone realized, but back then we were so close we didn't even differentiate between each other's possessions. We shared pretty much everything. We lived in the same dormitory, went to the same school together every day, ate together, whiled away the time together, and occasionally talked about music together, though it wasn't something she was overly familiar with. That's how things were until the day we fell out. A lot of our shared possessions never left her office again. I was always looking forward to the day she'd return this guitar. I thought that would be the day we could bury the hatchet. Now that I think about it, perhaps I was too naive. She'd probably forgotten it even existed. And that's the only Cocolia you guys ever got to know, huh? Always ahead of everyone else, never looking back. Even for a second. She put it all out of her mind. Me and every memory to do with me.
Oh, she may have been colder than you thought to begin with. You didn't do anything wrong, Serval.
You know, that's what makes it harder.
Let bygones be bygones, sister.
How did the conversation get so heavy again? No good. Let's talk about something interesting. You know something, Gepard? That guitar case in your hand and my guitar? They're both from the same prototype. The Super Electromagnetic Flux Player.
I never knew your guitar had a connection to me, too. Quite the story.
That should be everything.
And I thought I was messy.
Looks like Gepard's got his work cut out for him.
Oh, that was the only thing extra? Okay. Welp.
Now, what am I gonna call this new song?
Oh, wait, I'm getting tripped up by the usual NPC dialogue. What should we do now?
Finally. I think I must have left cadet school with about the same amount.
No easy job. Serval, I want to ask you again. Do you really want to leave Belobog and go with the Trailblazers?
Of course. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't miss it. What's wrong, Gepard? Oh, I see. Can't let go of your dear old sister, huh?
Forget it. I don't want to complicate things for you. But before you leave, I have one last request to make. The garrison is heading down to the underworld soon, to survey the situation around Boulder Town. Why don't you come with me?
Huh? You just said you didn't want to complicate things for me, and now you're sending me on a mission. Aha! You just want to spend as much time as possible with me before I go, right?
No, it's not that. I've heard there are a lot of old energy hubs in the underworld, and you're probably the only person in Belobog who knows how to inspect them.
They're siblings until they weren't. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Since you're leaving one way or the other, why don't you do the people of the city one last favor before you go?
Even at a time like this, you're still thinking about the people. I don't know what to say. All right, I'll help you out. The first and last time the Landau siblings will work together.
Thanks, sis. If you have the time, could you accompany the garrison?
Sure.
You're Belobog's hero. I'm sure you must be popular in the underworld. The Silvermane guards will face less resistance if you come with us. Thanks. I'll contact you when the guards have finished their preparations.
I'm tired of packing. Let's leave it here for today. Thanks for your help. I drank all the tea. Why am I getting sleepy?
All that tea? Shouldn't you be going to the bathroom by now? So, I guess we just wait for the call then, huh? Oh, there it goes. That was quick. Preparing to set off. Meet at the overworld cable car in a bit. Not urgent, I still have to head back to the military lines first. I'm guessing Serval just left home. If you ride before us, you'll have to wait for a while. Well, we're here now. Let's go. I love how that's below us, because it actually is. Oh wait, isn't that... That's right, I forgot. You can go this way, and then this way opens up. I forget, this way opens up to the underworld once you finish the Belobog story. Because this is almost closed off before. That's right, this was closed off before. Till it became open. And we're here.
You're here. Thanks again for agreeing to this.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You look like you only just got here. What about the rest of the garrison?
Don't be. I only just arrived myself. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the Chief of Wildfire. I'm about to get that process underway. Serval was a little delayed on the way over, but that doesn't affect our schedule. Let's set off.
Classic Serval.
Hold up, I wasn't that late.
Negotiations will be held in the Boulder Town Clinic. Serval and I are newcomers, so you'll have to lead the way.
Lead the way we shall.
The underworld isn't exactly how I remember it.
Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
Think that's over this way? You know, now that I think about it, all the friends we make along the way on this journey, how each one of them would be like such a perfect fit for the Express.
Well, well, well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played host to an occasion like this.
We meet again, Mr. Oleg.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony. We're not complete strangers. But as for this young lady...
The name's Serval. I'm, an ex-engineer from the technology division, and... Gepard's sister? Pleasure to meet you, Chief.
Likewise, miss. The more the merrier. And it's good to have you here again. It bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking, you must all join us for a meal.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
Head inside we shall. I love how the clinic also doubles as an operations base.
Huh. So she's your sister. The Landau family is full of talented young people, I see.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust. Seems like a sound strategy to me.
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for Lady Bronya. People here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the Underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian, I can only imagine how people would react.
Seems like you have a good handle on the situation. I see now why you made captain at such a young age.
So, you're also saying the guards want to work with Wildfire and use our reputation to win back people's support, correct?
In a way, that's what we're here for.
I wouldn't use those exact words, but that is more or less what we want to achieve.
If that's the case, I've got a question for you. Since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade, how would you react if Wildfire refused? Would you use force?
She's not trying to be diplomatic about it, is she?
Natasha won't back down easily. Starting to worry about your brother. Fight, fight. I love the instigation here.
Who is she, anyway?
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment, and the policies that resulted from it. The people of Belobog should have stood together, but instead, we were made to blame and hate one another. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal, so the Silvermane guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that by kicking doors open and policing everyone around. As a grassroots organization, Wildfire did an extraordinary job maintaining order for over a decade in the absence of the guards. I can only imagine how much work you put in to protect the underworld. I can assure you that the guards are not here to seize power. If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. We're willing to take small measures and serve as an auxiliary force to Wildfire to help maintain peace. I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust and make Belobog work for all.
He thought of everything. That's a true captain for you. Little Chip is growing up.
I swear, he never used to be this emotionally intelligent.
That's an answer I can accept. Oleg, what do you think?
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue. It's obvious we share the same goal.
He's also at the point he's too old for this shit.
With the help of Bronya, Serval, and Gepard, we're one step closer to rebuilding a united Belobog.
I agree. Tell Bronya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane guards on security matters. However, things aren't simple down here. Please also tell her to draw up plans in case the situation demands...
Monsters! Monsters from the Fragmentum! They're swarming toward the town!
Not good. Stay here, Natasha. The patients need you. The soldiers and I will handle this.
Understood. We'll be counting on you.
Everyone rushed outside.
I should probably see what's happening.
Go take out some enemies, I take it? Oh, right here.
Please, help my friends! The monsters invaded the mine. Please, you have to save my friends. Otherwise, those things would tear them apart.
Don't worry. The Silvermane guards are trained for these situations. Where do we find them?
The Great Mine! The one with the big ore vein!
Understood. I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start the rescue operation right away. Mr. Oleg, please entrust the Silvermane guards with the rescue. The defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. Watch out for ambushes, and be ready to receive wounded soldiers.
You're a natural-born commander. Understood. Leave it to me, son. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some of my men to be your guides.
Well, they get along pretty well.
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I promise we'll do everything we can to save lives. I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine. Catch up to us when you can.
Oh, so we are hanging back and talking. I was wondering about that.
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking. A duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader. It's hard to be rock and roll in front of people like that. You know, maybe I need to put my inner struggles in a broader context.
People walk on different paths. Rock and roll means choosing your own way of living. Mental health is always important.
My own way? I don't even remember what kind of life I want. It's just... I see people fighting for their lives, and here I am thinking about how to escape. I feel guilty about that. Wait a minute. Was that Gepard's plan all along? Use guilt to make me stay?
Uh-oh, she's mad. He doesn't strike me as a type. Surely he can't have foreseen a monster invasion.
That's true. Anyway, since he asked for help, it's time to give those monsters a shock. You know the way to the Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with Gepard when you're ready.
Well, we're kind of ready now.
That's all you needed to say. Let's go.
Wow, everyone's here.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy positions and cover our infantry advance. We have a choke point here. Tell all infantry units to switch to double line formation. Close quarters in front, gunners behind. Remember, get the wounded out as soon as possible, and always secure your flanks before advancing.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you're here. Get ready. We need to help the infantry lines drive deep into the mine.
How's the situation? Do you have to go there in person?
The back of the mine has been secured, which gives us a forward base to send in supplies. The Silvermane Wildfire Combined Regiment is conducting rescue missions as they advance. The battle is fierce. I need to get to the front line. I'll leave the command post to my officers.
I don't know much about warfare, but I don't see why a commander needs to lead the charge. The situation here is totally different from the restricted zone. Gepard, let me and her clear the way for you. You should stay in your command post.
Thanks, Serval, but please trust my judgment on this. I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many people as possible. I have to see to it myself.
There's no stopping you once you've made up your mind. Fine, we'll do it your way.
Let's move out. We need to clear a way for Wildfire and the guards.
I take it that's just going to be taking out a bunch of enemies. Oh, we gotta go all the way down there. Man, it's been so long, I've forgotten how to navigate Belobog. Ruh-roh. Can't go through the battlefield through here? What are you talking about? It's not like I can just jump off the edge. Oh. We were right next to this. I forgot this even existed. I forgot this even existed, bruv. Man, that's
all
bad.
Civilians, please go to the bridge immediately. The Silvermane guards have set up a defensive perimeter. You'll be safe there.
There's a monster heading this way. What should we do, Gepard?
That's only a little fledgling.
Bring it down. We need to cover the retreat.
What? It's only a little fledgling, though. Watch, this will be done with like one turn.
Until everything burns to ashes! Meaning sets the seas ablaze!
Man,
Made
throw
it
me a
easy for
fledgling
us.
like that.
But we can't let our guards down. It's safe here. Let's move
Wait.
on.
Oh, we're going this way. Yeah, we're going up this way. Oh, there we go.
Stream forward. The gleam of old blades.
Now we're cooking. Didn't even know what hit him.
Gepard, look. The miners have put up a makeshift defensive line.
Sustenance anchor.
Are you a Silvermane guard?
That's right. We're evacuating the miners together with Wildfire. Are there any other civilians up ahead?
The Silvermane guards and Wildfire are working together now? Oh, civilians. I saw a girl run out from our defensive position just now. My brother went after her, but they haven't come back.
Understood. I'll bring them back. The guards and Wildfire have set up defenses on the bridge. You should head over.
Thank you. Please, bring them back to safety.
Her voice sounds familiar. I think... Didn't she voice in a recent anime?
Oh no! Monsters are coming this way!
Leave the battle to us. You need to fall back.
Okay. Thank you for saving us.
We'll just auto battle this. Why not, shall we? Also, I have like half of my stuff ready for Aglaia, so she is like gonna be the first character I'm actually kind of prepared for to pull.
It too shall fall.
Fight to live! Sets the seas ablaze!
Still waters of oblivion. Spend freely.
Attack! Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes! Meaning fight.
Who is sending me what now? Oh, okay. That's funny.
Destined for oblivion. I weep
And
for
this
the
dude is
departed.
beefy.
It too shall fall.
As I say that, he goes down.
Let's keep searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Is it me or is it cold here?
Stream forward. Gleam of old blades.
Aw, that sucks. We had no choice but to go into battle. Alright. Take them all out then.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Oh, my friend spammed the same meme over and over, okay.
Sets the seas ablaze!
So I guess he's deciding to use Snapchat again, that's
I
cool.
weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Bus.
Usually it was just Messenger we were
Or
talking.
maybe I'll take it all.
Fight to live!
Kinda weird. Chat from one social media app to another.
Sets the seas ablaze!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's kind of funny, because every so often we'll start like on
Another
Facebook
blood debt
Messenger, for
repaid.
example, And then we'll go from there, and then I'll send him a funny thing on Snap, and then we'll continue there afterwards. Time stoppage. Where am I going? I'm going the completely wrong direction.
They're in danger. Let's go.
Danger, danger. As I casually just attack the wall.
Until everything burns to ashes!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Set to the seas of pain!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Uh-oh.
Destined for oblivion.
Oh my gosh, that scared the heck out of me. I swear, I thought my game just was about to crash. Nobody else is on the internet besides me, and then my game decides it wants to trip me up by saying it's gonna crash. But luckily it did.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I guess this is the price I get for warming up around here.
You two, it's too dangerous here. Find the Silvermane guards and Wildfire at the bridge. They'll protect you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Zeno, take my hand. Let's get out of here.
It's so cold here. I'm scared.
The monsters have gotten stronger somehow. I don't remember them being this difficult.
Thank goodness we got here in time. If we'd arrived any later...
That's one brave little girl. You were like that at her age, too.
Hey, they're about to describe the light cone.
Huh? I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. He could be fierce, but nothing like the monsters here. Besides, my problem with him wasn't that he was a strict father. I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Cocolia's order to seal the passageway. Vowing to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next? Family code of conduct. What a joke.
Father was a soldier. He wasn't supposed to question the orders from his superiors. Never mind. I know I sound like I'm defending him, and I don't want to make you angry. At least now we've got the chance to right the wrongs.
Isn't that what sibling rivalry is all about?
I'm angry just thinking about it. Looking back, I'm glad I left home early.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. It's been ages since you two had those fights, but you still can't let it go. You need to walk out of his shadow. I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want to know that your choice to leave this planet is a result of having thought things through. Not because you're trying to run away from something.
My choice.
Sorry, I sound like Dad.
Don't worry about it. I get what you're trying to say. I do. It's just... I need some time. Let's focus on the business at hand. That miner we met said his brother came this way. We should look around.
Okay. Be careful, though. I sense a drop in temperature. Something's not right. It could mean something we haven't encountered before is waiting for us. Stay on your toes.
Ooh, mini-boss? I wouldn't think there would be a mini-boss in this area. Or story quest, I suppose.
These monsters are tough. I need to find those kids.
Hey, did you just scare off a Fragmentum monster?
Kind of. There was one on its own. I managed to chase it away. Speaking of which, you came from that direction, right? Did you see two little kids, a girl and her brother?
They've already retreated to the safe zone already.
Ah, thank goodness. I chased the monster too far and lost him.
They'll be okay now. You should head back to the bridge too. The guards and Wildfire have set up a safe zone there.
Ah, thank you. All of you. I'm just glad they're okay. I can finally retreat as well. I heard there's a powerful monster down the road, some kind of leader of the pack. I'd take caution.
Leader of the pack.
Thanks for the intel. We'll be careful.
So he has to be a mini-boss.
I think he was right about the monster. You two, no sudden moves. I've seen this type of monster a few times near the restricted zone.
Oh, it's just you.
Wait, don't get too close. Something's not right.
Huh? What is it?
These monsters are usually eager to fight. You're guaranteed a fierce battle if you see one in the Fragmentum. But this one doesn't seem concerned about us. This could be a trap.
Trap laid by a Fragmentum monster. Are they that smart? Let's get it.
I'm not sure either. I just have a feeling that something's different.
The air... it's so cold.
Stellaron promises Serval.
Did it just... talk?
It did.
Steady. Get ready to counter its attack.
Can Gepard not hear that?
Gepard, Serval, Londo.
Did it just say Gepard and Serval? That noise! Do Fragmentum monsters usually sound like this?
The monster's talking, it's talking to us. Can you not hear it?
I just hear white noise. Wait, you understand it?
One hears white noise, one hears static. And then we can actually understand it.
Our names? What's happening here?
I heard rumors about this kind of monster. Shadows in the Fragmentum that assume human form are echoes of the will of past guardians.
I don't know if y'all can hear my bird in the other room, but I hope my cat isn't tormenting the bird too much.
If the rumors are true, could it be?
Cocolia. You just won't stop haunting me. I try everything to put the past behind me, and yet you always manage to creep up again.
Whoa. Pre-blonde Serval goes hard. Yo. Emo Serval? Ooh. She looking so pretty from this angle.
You witch! You terminated my research and ruined my life. What else do you want to take away from me?
Calm down, Serval. It's just a Fragmentum illusion.
Illusion?
All that time we spent together, was any of it real? It was so easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least owe me an explanation?
Serval!
Londo, stand down. There is no place for you. The promised new world.
Sister, I know you want Madame Cocolia to respond. But this thing in front of us is our enemy. It was born out of the evil gathered in the Fragmentum. You won't get answers from it. Fight with us, sister. Let's dispel the shadow of the past once and for all. Of course, if you're not yet able to confront the past, then she and I will fight for you until your heart is ready.
Are you coming with us? Let's take it down. You need some space. I understand.
You two. I'm sorry, brother. I always make you worry when things get serious. But I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, seeing as we've come this far, Cocolia, let's settle this bad blood right here right now.
And back to auto battle we go. Just because. They're not really that strong of an enemy, I'll be honest. I mean, they're a bit annoying when you're first starting. And you only have like 4 stars to go off of.
I weep for the departed.
But that's about it. Even the 4 stars in this game are really powerful. You just have to upgrade them, it takes the time.
Remember this moment.
Set the seas ablaze!
Destined for oblivion.
It's on me.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Serval. Why do you always have to stand in my way?
Actually, is there gonna be a phase 2?
The temperature is returning to normal.
Nope.
The monsters are retreating. I think it's safe to say that the shadow of Madame Cocolia was the reason for this invasion. The other anomalies we experienced were probably also a direct result. Whatever the case, we've managed to avert a crisis. Are you okay?
Yep. That was a hard-won battle, that's it. That barely scratched the itch.
Indeed it was. We're lucky to have an experienced fighter like you who can adapt to different enemies. It would have taken us much longer to fight off the shadow without you. Serval, how are you feeling?
I feel like something heavy has finally been lifted. All that noise before it perished. Did you catch what it said?
More nonsense. Why do you always have to stand in my way? Ooh, a choice.
Really? I guess it doesn't matter. From here on out, I'm over that woman.
A doomed Yuri.
I can
all
tell
that
you
is.
mean it this time. I'm happy for you, Serval. It's not easy to truly put the past behind you. Looks like we accomplished our mission. I need to get back to the guards in Wildfire to wrap things up. You two should head over to Natasha's place and check in on the wounded.
Sure. Come find us later at the clinic. Let's leave Japar to his business and head back to town.
Challenge completed. Let's go. Great mine. Aren't we supposed to go back to the clinic? Boulder Town, Boulder Town. Fast travel beach.
It's still early. Where to now?
Well, are you hurt? Let me take a look.
Dang it. I forgot, we gotta get over the NPC dialogue after, that's it. Oh yeah, that's also for another mission, huh?
I see. Thanks for bringing me up to speed. The clinic has been busy while you were gone. We've treated many people, soldiers and civilians alike. All in all, I owe everyone a big thank you. It would have been much harder if Wildfire had operated alone. Thanks to Captain Japar, we managed to keep our losses to a minimum. I'm sure people will begin to appreciate the Silvermane Guards after this battle.
What about me?
How could I forget about you two? We couldn't have done it without your help.
You're too kind. They deserve the real credit. I doubt I'd have come back in one piece without them.
Sounds like you went through a lot of danger. Are you hurt, Miss Serval? I can have a look if you like.
I'm alright, don't worry. Everything worked out eventually. Let's wait for the rest of them to get back.
Miss Natasha, We've returned.
And right on cue.
Is that Gepard?
No, it is... I don't know who else we could throw in front of Gepard. Oh, I got it. It's
Mr.
Sparkle.
Oleg has a pretty good handle on what's needed in the mine.
I forgot about that. It's not Gepard, it's Sparkle. Because everybody is Sparkle in this game. I forgot the classic meme joke.
He's arranging for rescue teams and supplies to be sent over. He won't be back for a while.
Looks like you guys have the situation under control. Thank you. I'd love to sit down and chat with all of you, but I still have a backlog of patients to see. Oh, there was a girl and her brother who said you saved their lives. You might want to check on them and see how they're doing.
Natasha's right. We should make sure those children are all right.
Speak to the child.
Come on, drink it up and you'll feel better.
But there's smoke coming out of it.
It's you. You saved us from the monsters in the mine. You guys are Silverman guards from the overworld, right? If you hadn't been there, we would have... I'll think of a way to repay you. I'll get a job and...
Doesn't need repayment. Don't hesitate to let us know if you need anything.
That's very kind of you. If Mom and Dad were still here, they'd want us to return the favor.
Mom and Dad went somewhere far away a long time ago. Haven't come back yet.
They'll come back one day, Zeno.
So, you're looking after your brother on your own? That must be hard.
Not really. It's my responsibility as a sister. I'm just worried that with all these monster invasions, maybe one day I won't. My brother is too young to survive in the underworld. To think he might have to live on his own.
The misjudgment of the former Supreme Guardian isolated the underworld for more than a decade. With that isolation came tragedy. But under Lady Bronya's leadership, the Silvermane Guards will atone for past mistakes and bring relief to the people. From now on, you don't need to worry about the safety of your family.
Captain Gepard.
Taking care of yourself is hard enough under these circumstances, let alone if you have a brother to look after. I know it can't have been easy. Zeno, right?
Yes, Mr. Captain.
You're still young, so you need to stay under your sister's wing. But when you grow up, remember to use what you've learned to protect her. Be there when she needs you, and listen to her when she feels vulnerable. She'll do the same for you.
Okay, sir. I'll protect my sister when I grow up.
Thank you, Captain Gepard. Zeno and I will remember your words.
You know, I'm pretty good at turning a happy reunion into a tear fest. Let's call it a day and give them some room. If you're not too tired, Gepard, can I talk to you for a moment?
One second, everybody. I think someone might be at the door. Okay, and we are back. Alright, that didn't really take long. I just had to answer the door really late. Alright. Leave the clinic and regroup, basically. Is that all we had to do? Where are they at? Oh, right here?
What you said back there. Did you really mean it?
Of course I did. And it wasn't some last-minute speech I cobbled together. It's how I always felt. We can't always face problems alone and build walls to keep people out. We need to learn to rely on others. Especially those we care about the most.
I know what you're up to, Jeppy.
Jeppy is such a sentimental one, isn't he?
Huh? What do you mean?
You made it sound like you were talking to those kids. But you were talking to me. Who's building that wall now?
Well, I mean, that's kinda how he plays in this game.
Well, a Landau just called out a Landau.
Gepard. I changed my mind.
You mean...
Change of plan. I've decided to stay in Belobog.
Serval, I just want you to know that I would have supported your decision, no matter what you chose. I wasn't trying to force you to stay.
I know that, Gepard. Don't worry. I've thought this one through for a change. What you said was the last piece of the puzzle for me. I suddenly realized that my decision to leave was just me trying to run away from my problems. Wasn't a mature decision. I've always found it hard to handle complex relationships. Be it Cocolia or my family. The first thought I have when things don't work out is to run away. Starting from today, that's no longer the case. After all, I'm not doing this on my own, right?
Well, you could still look back and still join.
Right.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had any idea about the hardships people were going through in the underworld. It made me feel like maybe I could help a little and make Belobog a better place. I have one last thing that I might need your help with.
Unpacking? Not again.
I want to see the Stellaron. I want to see the place where Cocolia sacrificed herself.
Say no more. We'll go with you.
Oh, but before that, I need to go back to the workshop and get something. Why don't you head north first and we'll catch up with you? It's all right. I've got Gepard with me. We'll be safe. See you in a bit.
Head to Everwinter Hill. Oh, it's all the way up here. I forget, they put some of these in the weirdest spots. Usually I think this was the final area we took, and usually you would think it'd be at the bottom, but no. I'll wait for them here. Look at us out in the cold.
It's cold here. Is this the Stellaron imprisonment device? They had such advanced technology back in the day. Impressive.
This is where Madame Cocolia died.
She gave something back in death.
Is there anything you want to do here? Did you come here to pay tribute?
I wanted to come here to perform for Cocolia. to say goodbye. I'm glad you guys are here to witness it.
Is she gonna perform her trailer song?
Not the nicest spot for a show. And the equipment could be better. Sorry about that.
The stage is yours, sister.
Look at me, Cocolia. Don't you dare look away. Because I will no longer live in your shadow!
Happy?
Happy. I just wish I could have seen the look on her face. Shame. Well, that's all from me. Thanks for sticking by my side throughout all of this. As for tonight, let's go to old Gerda's place and have a big feast to celebrate.
So, you're getting the tab?
Why does that sound like he's in as long as he's not paying? I mean, aren't we all? Serval's Faithful. An autobiography. Yo, let's go. She's become a visitor of the Express. Let's go. Same with Jeppy. Let's go. Frozen March. Interesting. So I take it that mission is going to be queued up now. Okay. What's the message? What's this group? I guess a little after notes? Probably guess we want to ask for your help. Nope. You could just go nope. Come to the Belobog Museum's finishing room. Oh my gosh, that's a minor side quest. Farther than the snow plains. Oh, that's a whole different one. Want to ask you for your help. I wonder if this is what brings Lynxie into the story. I don't know, maybe we'll just queue it up and check it out later. What do we have?
Nice.
You know, one thing I do need to do before we head off, I need to get some more of the Divergent Universe done. Oh, I need to get on this, especially before their what, quote-unquote double XP leaves. Ain't that right? What is it? Yeah, they're, I guess, double speed. Only thing I can say that it's equivalent of is probably double XP. Probably like in the 60s or the way through. I'll be honest, half the time I just go through these. I have not tried the Threshold Protocol yet, though. I'm pretty sure my team would feel too weak for these. Let's see. Also, half the time I'm also a little bit too lazy to figure out what everything does. So I just end up pressing buttons. Joyful Curios, Wealth Inbound Curios. Let's see, we did this one last time. Let's try this. They kind of just pop up and we kind of just ignore them.
Stream 4. Gleam of old friends.
I guess we'll just do a little bit of this, maybe. We'll see what happens. Anything required by equations. I don't know why I did a follow-up attack one way. We don't really have too many follow-up attacks. Let's see what randomness we can get out of this.
Feeling lucky.
Pixel World I don't really think has much. 3 blessings of preservation. I will just take the cosmic fragments for now. If anything, we'll just use those to upgrade later. Which one is this? Oh. After achieving victory. Might as well. It's not really that hard. Honestly, if it says to fight, might as well just fight. Which, okay. I was not expecting that to be done right away. They just up and poofed. I guess we'll just expand that. Reward. Honestly, I think I have most of all these unlocked by now. Why not? These are always fun. These kind of cap you off anyway, so... it doesn't really use up too many of your... What am I trying to say? Cosmic fragments? I was trying to reason. I ended up tripping myself up. Obtain an equation of 1 to 3 star rarity. I think we have enough equations from the start of this, so we're good.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Bust.
What do I have that took one of the trotters out right away? I also hate how auto battle just wasted my ult. I guess we are just... Only thing we're really doing is expanding this equation as far as we can go. And the boss we go.
Oh, the bigger the risk, the better the reward.
Kinda sucks we can't really impair them because they don't really move.
Attack! Until everything burns to ashes! Sets in the seas ablaze!
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I guess we'll just take this. Why not? You know, one thing I really need to do in this game, I really need to build a second team so that I can do MOC and everything else. I have the characters to do so, but I just need all the materials. I guess I should look at what I need next. Because I kind of have to build 4 different characters, all while having the same thing. Because I know for a second team, I finally got another healer, a really good healer. And then I kind of just need to put everyone else together, but my problem is everyone is so low on something. So like, it's either traces or relics are low on, and then they're at 0% health. We were so lucky to have won that. I kind of just clicked out of nowhere. So we're just gonna stop before we lose all our health. 1 star, 2. So I kind of have to stop being all over the place with my characters and just kind of choose, you know? No, that is one of the worst things to get. No! Oh, bruv. See if our pulls will be better here. Nothing. Well, last time I did get all rewards. Playing gacha within a gacha game. Who knew? Nothing. Y'all are just gonna make me waste my cosmic fragments. Hey, we won something. Let's go. I'll take it. Let me guess. Lose. Oh, bruv.
Feeling lucky.
What is this one? I haven't seen this one in a bit. Oh, I remember. Only got 50. 50 bones. Alright. 50 bones in a dream. Thank you. I really love when it gives me that. And we can't get rid of the other one. No. Well, that's kind of useless, so we're just discard it. Go to well.
Feeling lucky.
Oh, our pulls were so bad in the wealth area. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be bad this time.
Just like it always does.
Lucky draw. What do we get? Oh, I see one of my favorite curios or blessings. Ooh, give me that one. No. It's not gonna give me it, is it? Nope.
Oh, the bigger the risk, the better the reward.
I guess we'll go out of a Firefly.
Type 4. Activate.
How dare you freeze us? Where did all bro's health go?
No dirt. Watch your head.
You know, I probably have something that's helping a lot, but
Or maybe I'll take it off.
I just don't feel like reading.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I weep for the departed.
Is this something they're doing, or is it the curios I picked up? Probably the curios.
Too shall fall.
Remember this moment.
Watch your head.
Destined for oblivion.
Attack.
Watch your head.
That's right, it's definitely the curios doing. It was that negative curio we picked up. That's right. I guess we'll just choose that one to expand the equation. Might as well just do preservation. Screw it.
Full of supplies. A rare find.
Do we expand? Nah. I'll probably get other stuff to expand. 4 out of 3. Okay, we'll take this. I'll be honest, this is one of the fastest ways I've found just to do this, so... Unless there's somewhere else faster that I can find, I will. Press the red button. It's always a good idea. Enter a tough battle. Last time it was just Silvermane guards. And it's small fry. Nope, that's definitely from the curio. Okay. I was wondering about that. That's definitely from the 2 negative curios we picked up.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
But in hindsight, we're still doing pretty good.
Watch your head.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Can we expand anything? We can. Honestly, usually when they say tough battle, I always think they're gonna throw an elite at us. Or I guess a boss. And then they just throw small fry, which is weird.
Feeling lucky. A reward with no risk. I'll take it.
Oh, what should we get this time? I am betting bad pulls. Oh hey, we at least got something. Let's go. Not gonna lie, with how small that was, I thought that was Cosmic Big Lock. We literally just got all the same 3 prizes. Okay. Literally right at the end. Alright.
Feeling lucky.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Is anything really gonna help us? I guess we can just... Why not? We'll just spend all the way through. We're kind of rich, I guess, so we'll just buy everything. If anything, we'll be ready. And then we'll randomly go upgrade something. Ah, I'm getting stuck.
Oh, the bigger the risk, the...
Oh, these are usually kind of the same thing. More members. Change members' outlooks, I suppose. I don't even remember what I chose last time. I'll just go with the flow. Oh, that's right. If you end up with the propagation over here, you end up, I guess, getting blessings and stuff.
We need a strategy. Stream forth. The gleam of old place.
We'll take this dude down and then, I guess we'll go.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Man, who knew the negative curios would also be a double-edged sword? Where they're also bad to get, but they also help. That's the fastest I've ever taken 1 bar of his health now. Holy crap. Even though it is auto battle, but still, same difference.
Setting the seas ablaze!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You know, losing all our skill points really wasn't that bad. So take that, negative Curio. It just means we have to get skill points back. That's what that is.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Also, I kind of detest fighting the Swarm, but ever since we unlocked the Path of Remembrance, it kind of makes up for it.
It too shall fall.
Being able to deal that true damage and everything else.
Another blood debt repaid.
We're already at the end. It doesn't really matter if the Curio was destroyed or not. I tried naming these before, but it's mostly become a one-time save file, so it doesn't really matter too much. I guess we'll just see how this does and probably cap it off there for today. Let's see, what did we get? Oh, we finished her story quest. Only a child. Belobog History Museum. Since that's basically just a past event, I think I'll just do that in my own time. Disposable kinetic arm. I guess I'll just unlock it. It doesn't really cost anything to unlock. I forget, you can just unlock some free stuff in this game. I'm so happy locking stuff isn't honestly that hard to get, but I guess we'll just cap it off there, see how it does without actually doing somewhat of main story or whatever, but I will be live again tomorrow and Sunday with Wuthering Waves. I don't know how long. We just got to the Black Shores, basically did a semi-intro for it. I don't know how long it's going to take us, but that's the only reason we switched from Wuthering Waves to Star Rail today, just doing whatever. Because if we kind of got into it, we probably would have streamed a bit longer, but I figured we would just leave it towards the weekend when we can stream longer, so I don't know how long it's going to go. If we'll finish it all in one stream tomorrow, the Black Shores storyline, that is. Or if we'll be able to get to Renacida by Sunday or on Sunday, so we'll just see where it goes from there. Other than that, thank you all for watching, and without further ado, I must bid you adieu, so goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang, and I will see you later, everybody. Thank you for watching, and good night.